Hear ye, here comes the judge. It's the Yogi Judge, Judge Dawson, here with another podcast, a video blog, just information that you can use so that you can take your life to the next level. I have been a judge for over 11 years now. And if it's one thing I've learned is that if we are not active and intentional about growing, we will continue to just fall into decay. And there's something worse than falling into decay. It's falling victim to the legal system, right? And here's the multiple ways of looking at that. Not only could you end up with a case, end up with a situation where you are in jail, but what about if you're in jail mentally, even beyond just being in jail physically? So what I've been dedicated to doing is spending my time creating material and content to help you be the best that you can be. So whether it's looking at the videos that I put up on YouTube or listening to the podcast, or maybe you receive my dose of positivity email once a week. All of those tools are aimed at giving you all the necessary steps on how to avoid despair, derailment, and this legal system. So take this journey with me as we move to our better selves. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that's very, very important to me. And that is the topic of not allowing other people to get in your head, not allowing the temptation of comparison to bring you down. See, oftentimes we spend our days comparing ourselves to other people. And in essence, we're allowing other people to get in our heads. You know, if you were walking down the street and someone grabbed you and took your physical body and gave it to someone else and made you work for them, we all know what that was called back in the day, right? Slavery. It's the same thing that's happening to us every day mentally. We are enslaving ourselves by allowing the opinions and the expectations of others to rule our emotions and determine what we do and do not do. So today, let's get intentional about not allowing other people to get in our heads. And let me tell you one way that we often do this. It's by comparison. And it's very hard to not compare ourselves to others. I mean, just think about it. If you scroll through social media, some of the most popular people on social media, some of the most positive people on social media are also caught up in this comparison cycle. Because what they're doing is they're posting their greatest reels or their greatest clips. This is what we did this weekend. This is my brand new car. This is how much money I'm making every single day. And this is how they get us caught up, because they don't just brag about it. What they do is say, you can do it too. But see, here's the deal. If we spend our lives, if we spend our existence comparing ourselves to others, we will never catch up. You will never be good enough. That new car will only lead you wanting the next new car. That new home will lead you wanting the next new home, the bigger home, because we are caught in a cycle of comparison. And even those who are starting their businesses and telling you how much money they make in real estate or how much money they make empowering other people, they may have good intentions. I don't doubt that at all. But I'm asking you to be careful with comparing yourself to their results, because they don't mean any harm by it, and maybe some of them do. But the bottom line is that life is not about stuff. Life is not about that new car. Life is not about getting more numbers and zeros in your bank account, because when it's all said and done, it's all said and done. You cannot take it with you. So instead of ruining your life, causing depression, causing despair, and just not being happy or filled with joy, because instead you're walking around with the spirit of comparison, I am encouraging you to stop the comparison today. And if you are following people on social media who only brag about their great lives while telling you, yes, this is the latest quote from the guru, and this is how I love you, and this is what you can be. But if that's partnered with bragging about what they have, just ease up on it a little bit. I'm not saying that you have to totally disconnect from your favorite influencer, but what I'm telling you is don't allow their results to guide your happiness. Even in the realm of physical fitness, if you've been following me for a long time, you know I am a yogi. You know I pride myself on being strong and being physically fit, and I encourage others to do it. But what I don't do is ask you to compare your results to my results, because our bodies are different, our lives are different, our time is different. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I am just encouraging with this short talk. You know, my talks are brief. I come in, I try to give you the tools, and I give you space to live your life. So my talks are brief, but hopefully they're deep. And today's message is don't allow others to get in your head. And how are they getting in your head? Well, today we're speaking on the power of influence by comparison. Stop comparing yourselves to other people. Stop wanting what other people want. Stop deciding whether or not you're successful based on the number of zeros in your bank account, the car that you're driving, the clothes that you wear, heck, the trips that you take. Because some of our favorite influencers are always showing us that they are traveling, that they're getting the stamps in their passports. But again, friends, life is not about all of that. Life is just the pursuit of happiness and trying to be joyful while giving back and leaving a legacy that you will be proud of. None of that has to do with material gain. So, today's message, again, don't allow anyone to get in your head. Don't allow the comparison syndrome to bring you down. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it will bring you down. Instead, set your own goals, set your own expectations, and move through life in a way that's productive and that brings you joy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. If you've been listening to my podcast or watching my videos, you know I do not hold you long, but I'm hoping that we can grow in this platform. So if there's something that you gain from my talk, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with someone that you love. And if you're interested in getting more positive information, go to my website, judgedawson.com, where you can find out about my yoga practice, what I do as a judge, maybe sign up for my free email or some of my free ebooks. Whatever it is that I can do to bring value to your life is what I seek to do. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, be the absolute best that you can be, and namaste.